Talking about the Deji fight, obviously you surprised a lot of people with Ryan Taylor. Do you feel you should surprise people again with this one?
Yeah, man. I'm an underdog in everyone's eyes, but me, I see myself as something else. I see myself as the guy that just anything that's put in front of me, I'm taking it out. So yeah.
How much confidence, I guess this is a question for you as well, H, how much confidence does the Ryan Taylor win give you a boost in training? How much of an increase you've seen in Swarmz' kind of will to work harder after the Deji fight?
Swarmz is an honest guy, and I love that about him. Swarmz is very, very honest. Sometimes he doesn't give himself enough credit, and he always talks about his confidence. I've never mentioned it, but he talks about his confidence. And I said this a while ago, in my opinion, as a coach, one thing that overrides skill and all the rest of that is confidence, right? If the heart in the dog that's fighting is too big to beat, how do you beat that guy? And I believe Swarmz is that guy.
You work with some top fighters. Tell us about how Swarmz' like work ethic and things compares to them.
Yeah, Swarmz is an athlete. Like, mark what I'm saying. Swarmz is an athlete. We've been in gyms. We've been working in gyms. I've seen and pro fighters. I'm not going to start name dropping, but pro fighters have seen him saying, "Hold on, is he doing that?" And I said, "Yeah, he's dealing with that circuit. He's actually doing that. Yes, that's the speed that he's running on." So when they stop and they look at him and they're like, "Wow!" And every fitness is different. You know what I mean? Just because you play ball, don't mean that you're necessarily going to be able to jump in a ring. Just because you jump in a ring, don't mean that you're going to be able to swim like that. There's different stamina systems, right? But he has stepped up to the plate, no matter how hard it's been. My job as a coach has been to pop him down, AB as well, to just pop him down every session to see, I want to see his give up point. And every time I feel like we're there, he shows me he'll go again. Do you know what I mean?
Swarmz, your transformation is incredible, first of all. I've seen you from back in the day, like when you started with Leica, with your first track, with music, getting into boxing now, like this is a new territory, like you've been doing a few fights now. How much more motivation is it? Like obviously your fight with KSI, it's got you to this point in terms of, you know, change your whole lifestyle. Like what was the switch point for you?
It was that fight, innit, with KSI. It was kind of a thing where like I didn't want to end it just like that. Like I was the guy that got beaten up quick. I was doing spins and that. I just got I got a point to prove, innit. And obviously, thank God that I found H Boxing, the boxing booth, AB, and that changed my whole life around. I say it to my parents and that every single time as well. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy experience, and I'm happy everything happened. Everything happens for a reason. So yeah.
Go on.
And it's crazy for you as well that you'll be fighting the Olatunji brothers, like for KSI and Deji. You know, I don't think anyone else has done that at this point. So how does it feel to get that privilege to be in that position to face both the Olatunjis?
Man, it's good. It's a good experience and that. But obviously, I gotta get a revenge on one of the Olatundis, innit? And it's gonna be May the 13th. That's 100%.
And finally, you know, who are not looking past Deji, but like who else is on your hit list? Do you have like a hit list of people that you're wanting to go against now that you're dedicated to the sport even more?
I'm gonna beat Deji, then I'm gonna take the mic and call out KSI straight away. That's the main guy that's on my card right now, literally. I just want my revenge, innit? Simple as.
You've got to talk about your diss track. Tell us about it. What inspired it, and has Deji spoken to you about it? What's his reaction?
Well, I saw an interview Deji saying he's not happy about it, but I feel like he's just getting pressured. I don't know, but yeah, man, it's just you know me. I'm the mad guy. I do the diss tracks. It's a part of my character, innit? Like simple as. Obviously, I put R.I.P. Deji because he's gonna get ended. Simple as.
Would you make of KSI saying that the only way you're going to win this is if Deji hasn't trained? What's your response?
Nah, bro. Deji's like, I don't focus on what he does. This is all about me, not Deji. It's all about me. I don't care if he has. I've trained. I'm in shape. He don't look like he's in shape. But anyways, May the 13th. Anyways, we'll go.
And H, in terms of like, you know, taking on Swarmz as a fighter, when he came to you like to get himself trained into these fights, what was your first impressions of it? And obviously being involved with influencers, like how did you take it? And obviously you've seen the results of what he's been putting in as far as the work.
Hey, listen, honestly, right, the first time I saw Swarmz, we keep it real, I went back to the car, I jumped on the call to Bouncer and I said, Bounce, I can't work with this guy. This ain't happening, mate, right? Are you with me? But every coach, right, is just as good as who he's working with. Him, Manny's done a beautiful job of managing him as well. When they turn up to the gym and he's going through it. I don't want to waste my time with no one unless I believe, inshallah, they're gonna do the business. They're gonna become champions. They're gonna push hard, and he's shown that. You know what I mean? He deserves to be here, man. He deserves. This is about him. He deserves to be here. The shape that this man's got himself in takes discipline. because I ain't cooking his food at home. Do you know what I mean? And nor can he take me home to double, do you know what I'm saying, to check on him. So he deserves that credit. That's his discipline. That's the work that he's done. Do you know what I mean? He might be with me 3-4 hours a day, but the rest of the time, do you know what I mean? This is all him. This is all his discipline and work, man.
And finally, from me, Swarmz, I don't know if you've been seeing the Kingpin Tournament. Who have you got rooting to win? And is there anyone from the tournament that you would like to chop it in there with? Because a lot of talks with Widdowson Nunes, King Kenny, Gibb, and Jarvis. Like, who are you thinking?
I feel like the Brazilian guy is very good. I would want Jarvis to win. I've seen him. He's come to boxing beef a bit and like sparred and stuff. I've seen the journey he's come from, so like I do respect him in it. So yeah, I do want him to win it, but I think it's going to be either out of him, Gibbs, or the Brazilian guy.